Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of All Out Pummeling. I'm JP, one of the coaches of the Toddington Torricats, and I'm joined by my co-hosts.
I'm Joe, coach of the Crew and Crocodiles.
And I'm PK, coach of the Luton Town Leafeons.
And boys, are we ready to play some MOBA Pokemon action?
Oh,
From the kind people over at Tencent.
I feel bad for the people who are very disappointed, but I have certainly nominated myself to be the member of the team that tries this out because I'm actually kind of excited.
You have volunteered as tribute.
I have.
I'm right there duo queuing with you.
If it was on PC,
Yeah.
and you could actually control it properly, like MOBAs should be controlled, then it'd probably be pretty good. But the fact you have to play it on either phone
is it touch
screen or Switch, and if it's on
Yeah.
the Switch, chances are you can only use the touch screen on the Switch, like the other Pokemon Cafe Mix that's just come out.
Yes.
So
I don't know, because it did have options. Like I think in the screenshot it had options for buttons, like to press the buttons. But so you'd think, obviously, if you're pressing it on the phone, you may as well just press the actual button rather than the touch screen. But who knows what Nintendo do with these things? Like, they just
They'll bring it back to like the old school phones with the actual buttons on them. So you're like, I'm pressing 5 to attack.
Gotta get out
type out the name
your
of your
Nokia
attack.
3510i to play
I need to
Pokemon.
recall. I press the back button. Oh no, it's exited the app. Oh man, see, we're missing the trick on All That Pummeling. We're like a brand new Pokemon game has just come out. We're not even playing it.
That's true.
Instead, we're talking about some goddamn competitive games of Draft League Pokemon.
But they have been good games.
Yes,
Oh,
they've
competitive,
been
Draft League.
competitive.
Competitive.
I mean,
Well,
it's competitive in fact it's a
into that.
competition.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So this week, contrary to what we all said last time, we're actually going to be sticking to the divisions of the league that we
are
covered
doing
last time.
Kanto and Johto.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it made sense this way because the two hosts are playing one another this round for the other show. So
Yeah, we couldn't take the Ray versus Dom game away from them as much as I really wanted to do it the other way around to mix it up, but yeah, it did. It made sense. Yeah, so that's what we do. We got you got Kanto and Johto again from your Pummeling crew. Yeah, so I guess without further ado,
Yeah, we'll hop right in.
let's get going.
going.
So-
We're going to be starting with the Johto group, aren't we?
We are going to be starting with Johto just because it made sense to get my match out of the way first. Here we have, it's the Toddington Torricats versus the Middlesbrough Metapods.
I feel like this match ended up typifying this round. Like
just balls to the balls.
a lot of stuff happened
What the hell?
in this match that seems slightly unfair, and this happens to be with a lot of matches this round.
Yeah, this is a highly controversial game. Fair play to Wev for coming to my rescue in the comments section. Much appreciated.
I would have gone harder.
there was a lot of things that came into play in this game that had no business with being in this game. But hey, it ended up in a very interesting game of Pokemon to watch. That is, it's a heartbreaker for those looking for a good, fair, clean game of Pokemon.
This was not it.
This was not it. No. So I guess I should say the game plan for the Toddington Torricats.
I was going to say, because I see there's a Mon on there again.
Its first appearance ever in our draft league. Right?
And it's the reappearance of Regigigas and Golurk next to each other again. We've got the Zookeepers back, boys.
Yeah, that's what I was
yes.
saying. It's a reappearance of the guys.
I thought they were. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, we've
that
also got
awful Mon is being brought again.
I was talking about Togetic, who's hiding in
Yeah.
there, just behind the Richie.
the never before seen Pokemon that you still can't actually see. on the team list.
I didn't realise it was there. I kind of just saw that mass and thought that was enough for 6.
It's just Regigigas because he's got like a flappy elbow thing. It's going.
My team goes wings, wings, legs, legs, tails, tails. It's quite.
Yeah. Nice.
Menagerie thematic.
Hells yeah, we are. This is the zoo theme team. What can I say? Yeah. So obviously, me and Wev, we have some mild league history. So keen to not repeat that. We just wanted to go in there, guns blazing, and just punch him in the face over and over again.
So you decided to hack into the showdown servers and make sure that he knew what he was doing.
Every one of your mons has serene grace as well as his
Welcome
regular
back to the
ability.
league, motherfucker.
Look who's come crawling back.
That wasn't even part of the plan.
Thing
The
would be
plan
nuts to draw
was
attention to it.
the plan was to go fucking choice band on Regigigas, choice specs on Jolteon, weakness policy Dragon Dance turn 1 sweep Dragonite, and then Lucario Life Orb just to try and get as many kills as possible. And I guess Goluk's there to actually be the MVP, but whatever. Oh, and sorry, there is a Togekiss there. No,
Goluk that we calculated was a fantastic physical wall JP, or a wall JP, wasn't it the other day? When we were going through Ed's...
No, mixed wall, right? Mixed. It's got...
When we were going through Ed's explanation about our wall and bulky defensive fiasco from the LSRs.
I can't remember if we said... I think we said that Goluk was all right, but we said that Golem is the MVP when it comes to...
what it was.
With the Nebulite, yeah, it's probably...
Well, no, without the Everlight, it's got the perfect stat distribution. It's got 130 HP and then 80 on both defenses.
I thought you meant a Golett. Sorry.
No, sorry, Golem.
It's the other way around. So Golem has 80 HP and 130 defense JP.
Oh, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
And
a
then
very good
60
physical wall
specialty.
right there.
Yeah.
Very
Okay,
good physical.
yeah, that's it.
Therefore, it has no recovery and it has a bunch of 4 times weaknesses. But, it's just add family. Great.
It's
It's
fine.
great.
Yeah, but I gotta say, after I read that comment, literally went through all of Cerebi, and I was like, I'm just looking for Pokemon with the perfect stat distribution.
There was a lot of time spent looking through that.
Yeah, man. We've brought an intimidating team. In the calcs we substituted in Tapu Fini with an Azumarill because Sweeper Calc doesn't have it. Didn't think about the Rotom Frost at all. It's great. And I guess he's got other stuff there that is good, like the Volcarona. Very worried about the Volcarona. Literally everything is packing a rock move for Volcarona.
Registeel has a lot shorter legs than I had imagined. Look at that thing.
He's just a
Nothing
really
there.
tall
Just like
table.
Stubs.
Or stubby table with like a...
He's just a light bulb.
He is.
He's a 2-pronged light bulb. That's what
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
There you go.
And he claps. Anyway. Right, we should get into this shit show.
Speaking
that
of
is.
clapping, we should start.
Nice. Right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Boom. I started slightly before the boom.
It's fine.
The turn 1 Dragonite is always scary to see.
Yep.
And the turn 1 Dragon Dance Dragonite is terrifying.
So we count that we could live the choice, a choice specs Moonblast or Hyper Voice from this thing.
Okay. So even Calm Minded up, obviously it'd be roughly the same, right?
Flinch there.
Yes.
With the flinch.
Bit rough.
I mean, that was the intent was to just kill this thing, but I wasn't expecting him to go for the Carmine on the first turn. I was expecting him to just use a super effective move. But
But obviously now you've still got your multi-scale up, whereas you wouldn't have had, but you get Toxic anyway. So
yes.
So that's gone now.
that was a really,
But you've got off another Dragon Dance.
Yeah, we figured it's okay
Cheeky
if this
bugger.
if this does go
I would have
down
gone for a
because
third one.
we thought if we just get strong enough that we can kill some more things, then it doesn't matter if this thing goes down because we've got Lucario.
This is where I think Wev starts to play himself back into it because he gets some good swaps here and reads you just right.
Yeah, and like he was making all the right plays here, swapping just the right amount of time, staying in the right amount of times, and then going for the move when it really mattered, which I think comes up in a second. Because I'm thinking, okay, well I've got Wish on this, so I can Wish back up. And if I would have played it better by just going for the Wish pass straight out, I think I could have caught him out, but it turned out I waited a little bit too long, and then Wev was in the driver's seat.
I was gonna say, we've seen you Wish up, and then you get Seismic Tossed, defogged,
get rid of the rocks.
The defog was a silly play. We were like, we want to get rid of the rocks, but really, I should have just gone for
if it's not
switching to
scared
Dragonite that
of
turn
you, then
instead.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep setting up.
Yeah.
But news he needs to get the Toxic off here just to break the status
So now
quo.
you'd need to switch into it this turn coming up. Now you've made that play. but you stay in again.
Yeah, so ideally, I guess I wanted to do this cycle again, because this cycle, Wev knows that I'm going to go for the wish, because it makes sense. And then he correctly predicts, and then goes for the seismic toss to kill Dragonite. And I was like, yeah, that's a bit late.
But he already has the rocks up, and you're already
Yeah.
toxic. So
Yes.
in his mind, all he has to do is click
But he
seismic
didn't do
toss.
it earlier. That's what I'm saying. Like
He did.
No,
Seismic toss,
no.
didn't
He
he?
on the turn that I clicked defog, he didn't.
Yeah.
But the turn he
didn't
clicked
seismic.
toxic.
No. So he
Or the bit in
he
between
toxicked. I did the wish. And then on the turn that I could have switched to Dragonite, he didn't attack me.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're now in this situation with boosting Tapu Fini, and I'm just like,
Scary stuff.
oh man,
Yeah, this is scary.
yeah.
That shiny Fini?
Yes, it is.
That's nice. No.
Like, the only thing
shiny.
that we really had for Tapu Fini was the Jolteon, and Jolteon, even without any boosts on the Tapu Fini, doesn't do that much to it.
Just lived.
So at this
Just
point,
about lives.
we're just trying to get any little damage on
At the
it.
ancient power, I was like, boo, JP, what are you doing with the ancient
We just didn't
power?
have any other moves for it. We just didn't have any other moves.
I guess if that's what you needed for Volcarona, just to have any damage, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It did enough to Volcarona that it was kind of fine.
Again, I'm surprised you lived a +2, like,
So was I.
blast.
So was I. And then
The crit that you
crit
needed.
to break through.
Yeah.
The defense.
I mean,
special defense boosted.
A second Thunderbolt followed by a Lucario anything steel
Yeah.
probably would have been enough to finish yourself.
Yeah.
So I don't think it mattered too much, but you do get a free hit off on this.
Yeah.
Hitmonlee.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this Hitmonlee usage again.
This curse
yeah.
White
So-
Herb Hitmonlee. When it could just be.
I mean, it's the
what is
standard
it?
set.
Run the seed, unburden. You have a Tapu there, right?
But yeah, then see, instead of going
Crit
for
the earthquake
the knockoff again, I think Wev calced it, so it was better to go for the Stone Edge, but
But
actually,
I think it was incorrect.
yeah,
wasn't it?
I think
Yeah.
it might be incorrect, so the knockoff should have been the play and it would have taken me out there. But then I still could have revenge killed with extreme speed on Lucario.
There we go.
Just
Blizzard.
another Blizzard miss for good measure.
Good measure, yeah.
Reggie get good. Tanking that
Oh,
one.
the Reggie get good.
Big
yeah.
Drake.
And it heated up. And I was getting, quite interested. I was like, is this actually going to get its slow start
I
removed?
was
Is
hopeful.
this going to be the game for it?
Yeah, man.
Because
It's got a kill. It's got a
brings
kill.
it in.
Got a kill.
So you must only have like a couple of turns left. Like,
I mean, this
That's a slow
Regigigas
start.
has been in for... That would have been the third turn it's been in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't going to make
Not
it through
gonna-
another 2 turns.
Yeah.
not with a
Not
Dragon
with boosting
Dance and-
Volcarona.
Yeah.
Hidden Power Rock there, I assume,
Yeah,
doing
Dragon
a nice chunk.
Yeah, because we were choice banned, we couldn't switch off of whatever move we were using.
Drain
Punch.
on
Drain
me.
Punch, yeah.
Yeah.
There we come
So-
back here.
What have you got? A rock move? Rock Sludoo, perchance?
We do have a Roxladu,
There it is.
and it is going to take out the Volcarona.
Takes down the
virus.
Volcarona.
Doing our best
And
for
now-
NHS.
Yep. And now it's just this isn't barred versus the rest of your team. So it looks pretty pretty good here.
So this can still be a little bit risky because this thing is so tanky.
But we've seen
I
all of
just
its
need-
moves. So
Yeah, I just need Regigigas
Why
to go
not? Oh,
down.
because you're locked into Rock Slide. Yeah,
I am locked. Yeah, locked
Yes.
in. This is choice ban damage, and I've done 1%. So now he's going to
So-
go back to full.
Do you not think you could reset it by swapping out to the Golurk?
did you have anything better for this?
Golurk's not very high HP.
But he's only got Seismic Toss, so he'd have to Toxic you, and you live
Yeah.
one turn of Toxic.
Hmm.
So you could have gone out,
True.
reset it, come back in, and then just Drain Punched your way through. So your
True.
only thing, your only choice there is to
Yeah.
But
I
obviously,
think
this is
I
enough
just wanted to
kill,
be
right?
safe,
yeah.
coming clean.
We're going to
and then-
protect here.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, he could do the toxic and then protect, and then I just die. Whereas the other way I did it, coming in clean, I get a turn where I can attack him, which was useful because now it means that Lucario
Yeah.
is pretty safe.
Like the only
To
move
get
he's
the
got
kill.
for you is Seismic Toss if he
Seismic
somehow
Toss,
lives, but yeah, you just punch his
gonna be
face in.
Yes. So that was my incredibly dirty path to victory.
Yeah, there was some bits
GG.
that mattered. But,
Yes. Again, it's unfortunate that Webb was in 2 like close
Yeah.
matches. But the first match was probably his decision making, and then this one was kind of like he made better decisions, so he had been improving, but
Yeah,
just
I
didn't
think
quite get the luck this one.
his
Yeah.
decision making was definitely better this game. I think there were a couple of turns where he maybe could have clicked a different move and he would have been in an even better position, and it would have been very difficult, if not impossible, for me to come back. I think there was just, aside from the luck, there was a couple of little plays that let me get back into it a bit more than I.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. If the luck's in your favour, it's in your favour. So
yeah, man. I mean, I feel like I was owed it after last week getting frozen versus Seb. Definitely could have won that game. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Just how Pokemon goes, you know.
Yeah.
But speaking of Seb, it's his match up next.
It is.
Hells yeah! Let's go. We've got the Elan Kids versus the Frankfurt Frogadiers.
Right.
I like
I
the
can see
of
a great
teams.
Pokemon
There.
on this team.
It's an absolute
Persimmon, yeah.
great.
Great.
Absolutely great shame in there for the Kids. Fantastic bring.
Greatest Pokemon I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
Except for Claw, I'd say.
Except Claw. Would you put back, you heartless monster?
I've drafted half of the Mons in this match. I have. Yeah.
I drafted Seb's whole team, so it's fun.
You did, yeah. Got it. So, Joe, PK, you had the Persimmon, the Mega Venusaur, the Heracross,
The Mega,
and the Jellicent,
and the Excadrill.
and the Excadrill. Did you add that in season 1? It was always season 2, I should say.
He had it in season 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Season 2. Okay. Well, both of you had Excadrill, actually.
Like a leader.
We both
Yeah.
had Jellicent, we both had Excadrill.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've not had any of these.
If only you'd had a Shaman. If only.
If only. It's always on the list. It's always on the list.
It's never on my list.
If I want a good grass Pokemon, it's probably going to be that thing. Right, yeah, so this match, I got some messages from Sam afterwards.
You really?
Yeah. I think he was just wanting to be sure that, we definitely didn't bring attention to, his any misplays that he may have had during the game. But
everything was as it should be, eh?
Yeah, I think we'll see them as it comes off in the match. But there's a bit where he shift gears a couple times and gets paralyzed, and it's very upsetting because we could have seen the big shift gear sweep on a Kling Clang. But
Yeah.
there we go.
As we've said before, it's a dangerous calc monster, but in game it's not so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very scary iteration of Seb's team. I mean, I guess it's like
It's
a
pretty
lot
much
of
the
his
top boys,
stuff.
right? Yeah, it's...
Venusaur, Excadrill, Tyrannosaurus, who's got the Sand Core with the Mega Venusaur. He's got the Wheezing, which is always a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then, Togekiss, Persimmon.
And then Persimmon's
Yep.
a badass. Like, Persimmon's great.
Yeah.
But is it tier 4 good?
Yeah, at least.
I'd say so, yeah. With
At
Defiant.
least,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, should we find out? Should we hop in and see?
Yeah, I'm waiting to see it. So let's get into it with a 3, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Wait. I'm already in.
Togekiss, hit the field. Jellicent, hit the field. Turn 1, Venusaur comes in. There is a Will-O-Wisp hitting
not
the
bad.
Venusaur. So
You'll take
On the
that.
count of 3. 1, 2, 4, 3. Let's go.
3. In comes Herbalescence. Shaman.
It's a strange play to bring in the grass type on the poison type, but
It was a strange play to start the game like
He
this.
was probably expecting a leech seed, right?
Probably.
So to be immune to the leech seed.
but it's still risky. Like,
Yeah. People are still doing a surprising amount despite being resisted and to a Togekiss.
but here's
Okay.
here's
Here's the
Thunder
Thunder
Wave.
Wave. Right, so if this Klinklang stays in here... Oh, wait. Is this nickname in reference to how I sniped him in the draft?
I don't know.
Of the steel types.
But yeah,
Oh,
he subs up,
dear.
so there
Yeah,
it is.
subs up.
Yeah.
Okay, shift gear.
Cheeky.
This is looking
Pretty
good.
cheeky.
Double speed. So his
Yeah.
speed's now back to normal after being
And it's
paralyzed.
still behind the sub, which
I
is
think.
nice. Okay, so that was another shift gear, I am told.
Okay.
Okay, there's the close combat. Now this thing is slower than the Persimmon. Oh, it's not. Apparently it's not.
And there's
Jesus.
a kill.
Whoa, yeah.
Wow.
So this wasn't choiced Persimmon. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
We might just
Probably
run it at
was.
full speed, right?
Yeah, no.
Imagine if you
Persimmon,
just-
Persimmon went first.
It
It did.
still lives,
You
but
confused me.
there's the second para, which is just unfortunate.
But he
Just
switched
to swap-
out
yeah,
to the
the
mold
mold
Pokemon
into the
here.
yeah.
Well, the
Against
mold
Earthquake,
breaker.
yeah.
The
It's literally
mold
called Mold Breaker.
Earthquake.
Yeah, I think Seb even comments on this, and I'm just like, oh, for God's sake.
No,
he said clues in the name.
Yeah, clues in the name,
there.
lol. Like, oh, jeez. He's becoming PK.
I as much as we love nicknames here, during the matches, I really don't pay any attention to nicknames. You're too busy thinking about the strategy.
Yeah.
And like, well, what do I do? And then occasionally you'll look up and be like, why the hell's this thing called Cthulhu's dick or something? And then you'll be like, what?
Well, this Weezing is going to do the things he wants to do. He's going to use some toxic spikes.
That's why it has its own segment, Joe, so we can truly give it the time it needs.
Exactly. Oh, this
doesn't
even break the sub.
But it's only regular poisoned, right? So.
Yeah, but that's still...
Is actually resisted.
A timer on it.
No, it's not even resisted. It's just not enough damage.
Just hurts.
It just hurts, except for it doesn't. Now when you see a nice big punch from Bugsy Malone here.
Pin missile.
Pin missile, that's what you want.
Missile.
Yeah.
Ooh,
hoping for a crit.
Our crit would do it. But
Unfortunately.
Still, I mean, this thing's done a lot of work.
Yeah.
Down it goes, but
then again,
basically a dead Mega Venusaur.
Yeah. Dead, very, very dead Mega Venusaur.
So dead.
Yeah, all you need is a speedy boy.
Speaking of which,
school there, because hedge your bets.
But there is, two layers of toxic spikes up, which he can't.
I mean, he could
only get rid of
but
with this. I mean, but are you going to have the time to do it?
Yeah, like that Jellicent really isn't going to want to be toxic. At least with the Shaman, he's got natural cure, so we can switch out.
Yeah.
There's fortunate burn, and then
yes, very fortunate burn actually.
Because it meant it lived that crunch.
Yeah,
for sure.
Get off another huge chunk.
Yeah, that's going to be very helpful. Although
it's basically a dead Tyranitar as well.
Basically, it's very, very dead Tyranitar.
Everybody's dead.
I guess Shaman outspeeds. I mean, he's got it to
this thing is so low.
I don't know why, because it just
no way, bro.
It's not even death fodder at this point.
Yeah,
maybe he was thinking an extra turn of burn, but with the leftovers there, it doesn't.
Maybe or trying to wear out the sandstorm, but you're just trying to kill this thing anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, for X, so Exodus is going to have one more turn.
Yeah.
Of sandstorm.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing. It's probably the right play.
See that.
But we know it's not Mold Breaker. We know it's Mold Breaker, so it's not Sand Rush or Sand Force.
Oh yeah,
so
no, you're right.
Really
you're right.
Helps with the special defense. Sand Rush doesn't because it's not Rock type.
No, it's just it is Rock. Wait, no.
No,
it's ground stick.
Only the Rock types get the special defense boost.
Okay.
Yes, that's the confusing thing.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Big air slash there.
Big air slash. Yeah, not the matchup you want there. But now this thing's coming in on toxic spikes and it can't switch out.
Yeah, it is a good special wall, but it is slower and it's going to be para-hacked or it's going to to be flinched.
There it is.
So there we go.
Yeah, Serene Grace putting in work.
And it's like GG.
Yeah.
Oh, the miss though.
A bit of humility from Seb.
GG.
Oof, sorry about the miss. It must be said that Sam was also saying, yeah, I made some terrible mistakes. Really poor. I love Sam in his chat.
He's nothing but self-critical. That's how he improves.
He's nothing but self-critical.
Yeah,
we love to see it.
But yeah, that's another win for Seb.
Another win for the Frogadiers. Yes,
and another close game in this round. Yes, we've had a 1-0, a 2-0, and then I think there's some more close ones to come.
His last one was a 2-0 as well. So. Puts him at +4 with 2 wins, which is very, very good position to be in this early on. Well played to both of them. I'm not looking forward to fighting Sam's team in the next round. So we'll see how that one goes. Should we move on to our next game?
Yes.
Yeah, talking of
third game for this evening.
Close games that were,
not even close, baby, you mean?
Score-wise, this wasn't close, but actual, HP-wise, it could have gone very different.
Yeah, so this is the Luton Town Leafeons versus the Worcester War Turtles.
Plus the Squirtle Squad.
Plus the Squirtle Squad, yes.
Yes.
This game was one that you were extremely worried about in prep because one Pokemon in particular counters your entire strategy.
Yeah, pretty much. So obviously, much like the Snorlax in the game before, I'd identified my one downfall will be Cobalion because it's got the speed and the typing really does work against my team.
It super messes up your walls.
Yeah, steel fighting is pretty good against my team, to be honest.
Yeah,
fortunately, there aren't that many steel fighting types around. But
yes, and it's annoying as well because it's particularly fast. So even your other stuff that's there to deal with it doesn't even outspeed it.
Yeah, like it's a speed tie with Infernape, which is the issue, really. Like,
that's tricky. Yeah.
So I need to win a speed tie or be choiced into something, and it's like, and so Raichu and Espeon didn't get brought this match because for the rest of the team, for the rest of the mods I'd be fighting against, they didn't really work. But in hindsight, I probably should have brought something faster just anyway, just in case.
Yeah.
But
I can see that.
I think a strong argument could be made for the Infernape this game.
Even
if it's just a revenge killer or something so when Cobalion does come out and kill things, at least Infernape can smack something with a close combat.
Yeah, I think the first iteration of this team did have Infernape on it, but then it got switched out. I want to say with Comfey or Gligar.
Yeah, I think you added in Gligar, I think Comfey is the one I'm a bit questionable on here. I mean, I know it's obviously a great mom, but very tight.
It was really to fight Klefki. It was.
Yes, it was actually good, but John had the perfect counter to it.
So it was designed to be able to Carmine up in its face and kill it with Hidden Power Ground, and then I'd obviously be able to heal all myself back up from whatever it would do to me.
Okay.
With the triage.
Okay,
so,
fair enough. Fair enough.
But Blissey was first appearance of it because a big special wall does particularly well against John's team again. But the only issue with that is there's a Cobalion there, so it does well against everything except Cobalion.
I just need to check something. JP, are you currently looking? Are you looking at Blissey? Are you?
Oh God! Jeez!
Wait,
I'd have to.
It's all Blissey.
Sorry, she's pixelated out now. No one can see. It's all Blissey.
Fantastic, mate. Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Right, so I think we should get into this game because it starts off pretty hot.
It does start off hot, just like this hottest day of the year so far that we're recording.
It feels like it. Yep.
For sure. Right, so let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so battle started. We've got the low key Klefki versus Unit 4, the Aggron. And it's out.
And then
in comes
switching
Cafe.
to my.
And we've got a Magnet Rise straight away on the Klefki and the switcheroo.
Again.
Bad, give you a toxic
means I can't Hidden Power ground it. Ground it, and then I get hit with the toxic, and it's like, wow.
And now you can't even heal bell that off because it will just get toxic every time you bring it in now.
Did you consider Hidden Power Fire, or were you just like ground is all I need?
Ground did good against Nidoking as well, which
and Cobalion.
The other thing.
Oh, well,
yeah, exactly.
So
neutral against Blastoise. Yeah,
that was a great play from John. Like completely neutered my Comfey with that one set.
And now he's switching around with U-turn. Moltres was not something you were considering at all.
Moltres got U-turn. Apparently it does.
I didn't know it either.
I think all the birds do, don't they? All the legendary birds.
No idea.
I'll have to look at that.
See, the water pole's not doing a lot. Right.
Nope.
Yeah, Quaxly's been good for you, surprisingly.
Yeah. Like, I really like Quaxly. It's just every game, it's like, I've got 5 mons, and I'm like, the Quaxly can go in this 6th slot.
Quaxly's like your Regigigas. It's just like, you put it on any team and it works.
It's just really solid. Like, it's just really useful.
Yeah, man. Like,
until it gets hit by a grass type.
Well, luckily that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. So. You'll start to hate it soon.
Not that many people have grass types, or I feel like that way.
But you don't even need a grass type. You need a grass move on any mon.
So, okay, so we can see this... Aggron finally megas because it switched out first of all. Yeah, this actually had some tech for the Moltres. This did.
There.
Oh, it did. And here's the Moltres.
So if I hadn't been Mega Evolved here, this would have absolutely nutted it with a was it rock smash? Not
head
smash with no recoil.
Yes, and it gets the ability with no recoil when it's non-mega. Yeah, but I had to Mega Evolve earlier in the game to fight it. Yeah. But it's actually got some more tech, which we will see later in the game. That's like the best thing for me that come out of this match. Like the stuff I'd planned actually worked.
Yeah, I think the Mega Aggron, it was either
default
killing or doing about 60 to 80% to everything.
Yeah, you had to really sell me on the non-Mega Aggron.
I can't believe how much that fire blasted to you.
So as we now see, this is
Choice
specs.
yeah.
This is specs, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That was great. Choice specs U-turn. That's brave.
It's very good.
Yeah,
It's a very good set.
The prep that the Warthog has been doing is very interesting. I got told a little hint of what they've been doing, and it's like no wonder they're coming up with such creative counters to people. I won't tell the wilder world.
Yeah,
they probably wouldn't want me
that's good
to.
to hear.
But,
hopefully, at the end of the season, we'll be able to get some insight somewhere from them.
Yes, yeah.
Burn. Somewhat annoying for you, but it's not as bad as a toxic.
Because I have a Blissey.
Sure.
So.
Oh yes, that's true. Both teams have heal
Umbreon
bells.
heal bells up. Crushinator comes out.
This is the time to reset turn.
Crushinator.
Oh God, I'm looking at Blissey! Oh God, it's a land screen! Oh God, it's just looking at it.
Oh, see, I have to switch out against this Cobalion because I will die, or I will take a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and so
scares you out.
Yeah. So Gligar is my thing really for Cobalion, especially because I can't. Because Comfey's on a timer, so I can't, come up for it. So now things are really worrying.
Oh my God!
I know.
It finally did a good.
It did exactly what it needed to do.
Continental crashes for 2 damage.
Oh, but here we go.
All out pummelings for 2 damage.
We live.
Oh.
And then bam, Metal Burst.
The tech. You were so adamant that you were going to use that.
Not changing that.
Sean in the chat here has to do exclamation mark data Metal Burst and see what the hell it is.
You can do that with
1% live.
Who was it? Slash. Or is it? I can't remember
DT gives you the stats, and then weak gives you the weaknesses. But
if you do exclamation mark,
slash rather than exclamation mark, it does it privately rather than publicly. So
publicly showing that you didn't know what the hell that was.
Taunt is just the move. I never expect. I'm like, there's no way they can stop this, and then I get taunted, and they go, "Oh my God, they've completely stopped this."
yeah. And every week I'm like, I should run a fast taunt for their things, and I just never do. I just never have it on.
You just make your tanks full offense, and then they're like, taunt you, like, I've killed you.
So we get the Gym Duggan up, and we can Dragon Dance here. Oh no, just go for the Earthquake. I think the guy might have died if I just didn't Earthquake, so it was good.
The Lumberry.
It's nice. It didn't, but actually using the Lumberry that early, really not helpful.
I swear to God, every game I've seen a Moltres, Flame Body has triggered.
However, even though Outrage is immune, it doesn't hit it, I still get confused turn 2. Because that's apparently a thing. And I didn't realise that was a thing. It was unfortunate the turn 2, but then it's also, it didn't hit it, so why did I get confused?
When I was watching that, I was like, that's bullshit. That's just straight up bullshit.
Yeah, because I can switch to another move straight after it.
It should just cancel out the move. Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah. It wouldn't have mattered because it had priority paralyze, but even still, that was a weird interaction that I was like, what? So from this, so from this with Comfey Toxic Orbed and Gligar down.
Nice predict on the taunt there, by the way.
Yeah,
thank you.
Keep clicking Seismic Dust.
Yeah, we're looking to get some numbers back because Cobalion will come in and just close combat pretty much everything I've got.
Yeah, I think this came down to what did you have left for dealing with Cobalion.
Yeah, and then after this Sword Stance, that's
definitely not a Sword Stance Cobalion.
Yeah, I can tank a non-Sword Stance, but
Yeah.
If Sora had a steel move earlier, then
this was the one and only thing he needed. Quags are dead, and Cobalion can now.
That's true actually.
And then we switch out to see if he's got the close combat on the off chance,
and he did.
He does. So there we go. So now I know he's got the close combat and he's faster than everything because I needed to have been Dragon Danced up or have Comfey better alive. So from here on he's just free to click close combat.
Close combat, you're all down.
Even with a defense investment on this Blissey, like it's
I mean,
up +2 close combat, it's still going to do. Yeah.
Kill you.
So maybe a Scarf Haxorus this game could have been quite nice.
Yeah, it would have, but I needed the attack power as well. even though it's got 147, I needed the both speed and attack power. So that's why I was thinking sub Dragon Dance maybe to get around the cleft key, but
yeah, I remember when you were prepping, you're like, I just don't have anything that does any damage this game. Like,
it
was
Haxorus and
Angron.
If I was sub Dragon Dance, I would have had Earthquake and Outrage. Then I would have had nothing for the Umbreon, really.
Yeah.
So I had superpower on it for the Umbreon, because that's most likely the thing that's going to be brought in, because they can just foul play me and kill me. So
yeah, that's the problem with playing against bulky teams. Is you're like, nothing does as much as I need it to, and they kill me back surprisingly easily. So it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, so unfortunately, he had a couple of things on 30% health, but it was very good, in the prepping stage from him that really won it.
Yeah. I think they really did some fantastic prep that game.
Yeah.
Well, shall we get on to our final game of the episode?
Yes, we played that game. Let's go on to the Kruken Crocodiles versus the Lemhus Laxrays. That I think we decided we actually should have given it a much better name. That I can't remember off the top of my head.
We should have called them the Roadhouse Laxrays.
Oh yeah, you just say it in a Scooby-Doo voice. Roadhouse Laxrays.
This game. I was dreading the different mons that he would bring, and this is basically the lineup that I was like, well, shit, those are all the ones that I will struggle with the most. Well done, Tom. Yep. Okay, here we go.
Because I think we did do a couple of little practice games, didn't we? And me and PK brought extremely different teams. I got completely walled. I think in the first couple of games I did fine, and then you changed one Pokemon and you completely walled my entire team because I brought all of the physical stuff.
And then the team I brought, it was
actually very close to this.
Yeah, it was quite close to this. So the Vikavolt did work, and then it was a choice band Crawdorn that actually put in a surprising amount of work. But
those things together. Yeah,
they did a number on your team.
Yeah, it's the planning for, is this Landorus going to be Choice Scarf or not? Is it going to be the fast thing on his team? And then the Alola Marowak is horrible for Mega Metacham and Korean Black for that matter as well to try and deal with. It's just it's a bit tricky. So I was not looking forward to this match. And
I think we've always said that he's going to be tricky to...
Yes. Like Prepper for it's just horrible. I think I said at the start of the chat, I was like, your team.
He likes it. He likes what I did there, PK. I can see that little mouth.
Piss poor, and
What?
But they've got a chuckle, so it's fine. So
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I would say he gets the gold star for having the most awkward team to prep for.
No, he gets the gold star for having the gold star on top of that Crawdorn's head. Look at it!
Yeah, there it is. That's the gold star right there.
The gold star right there.
That's
already
the
been
awkward
awarded.
Team prep.
I'm on fire today, like that Marowak bone. Right, let's get into the game, shall we? He has to stop.
You have to stop.
There's been too many casualties.
Time to stop.
I spent too long in my water
episode is now
bubble.
an intervention about you.
Right, let's go.
Shall
In
we?
3, 2, 1, go. I mean, 1, 2, 3, go! I mean, 4, 5!
A 1, a 2, a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So this is kind of fine and what I predicted would happen. So I went for the Ice Beam just in case he stayed in and tried to Stealth Rock. Was trying to see if he had... I basically wanted to find out if he had Choice Scarf. Because if he stayed in and tried to Stone Edge or something, then maybe he had Choice Scarf. But...
Yes!
I was very
like it. Zawaldo!
I really didn't want him to get rocks up, but he almost instantly got rocks up. And I was like, yep, that's not good for me. Rocky Helmet.
Rocky Helmet on Rocky Helmet action.
Yeah. U-turn. I think we get off the U-turn of ourselves.
Okay.
Because the other one was Man-Bear Pig.
Yes,
this is Boy Cub Piglet. Get it?
Nice.
The U-turn doing quite a lot.
Yeah.
Come in, gets the Intimidate.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting Dragon Dance Crawdon. I didn't have anything really prepped for this, so I'm just sort of trying to whittle it down and think about what to do.
I can't even remember if we mentioned that in the LSR or not.
I think we did. I think we mentioned it.
Probably did. I didn't realise the implications of this.
Yeah.
Dragon Dance Crawdon, that's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, I bought a choice brand to the prep.
The choice brand.
Yeah.
So this was
a
nice stroke of luck for me there, getting the crit on the Ordino. I think that mattered.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't.
I would have thought so.
It would have done a lot, and then it would have killed on.
I want to know why didn't he Mega Evolve? Probably so he got.
No. It was the turn he swapped into it, so he didn't have a chance to Mega Evolve.
Yeah. No.
But the crit there coming back my way to kill my Kyurem, so it's kind of evens up. So.
Yeah. Mega for a Kyurem.
Now I need to defend this set.
Now this turn, I didn't know what. I didn't know
the
what
play is terrible.
Yes. Not against this thing.
So this thing will live a Thunderbolt from the Cavolt. But it will not live a Gigavolt Havoc, which I wasn't quite expecting. So I thought, I can get off 2 for Sage. That'll do, at least a bunch of damage.
So that was a full physical melodic there, right?
Yes, it was. It was running Aquatail, which is halved by burn, and Facade, which is not halved by burn. So
it's actually doubles in power when you're burnt.
So this is when things get a bit tricky. I'm down to my last 3 mons, but we still have a Mega Metacham. Nothing's over when you've got a Mega Metacham.
That is true. But I know that Maracalola is a bit of a thorn in your side.
The best thing Mega Metacham has for it is Rock Slide, and that only does about 60-ish% to it.
So you need to somehow do some more damage with your other things.
Yeah. So that's the mind game going on, is I need to catch him on the switch with a Rock Slide, which is why I quite often I'm clicking Rock Slide on moves when it shouldn't be, maybe.
Yeah. Actually, I guess the U-turn on Type Null is neutral, isn't it? 'Cause it's fire.
Yes. Yeah. It's not. Well, no. It's resisted because.
You said even at minus
Ghost weak
1.
to bug, or am I?
No. You're thinking of Dark. That's what Dark is.
Okay.
Again, all these Rock
-1,
Slides are them. Is you just. Should I? Hopefully, here goes the Marowak, and then we decided, right, nope, he's not going to swap. I click the high jump kick, does enough damage, but now he knows I have the high jump kick, so it's even scarier that he has a ghost type in the back. Like,
he can switch into.
Oh god, oh no.
So I guess if he switches into the ghost type, you take the recoil damage. Or the crash damage,
because it'll miss, and I'll take 50% of my health.
Big liquidation.
Yep.
This thing is my Trick Room Sweeper, in case he went Trick Room. This actually outspeeds everything on his team in Trick Room.
It's 1 point slower than someone else.
Yeah, it's 1 point of speed slower than a Vikavolt, so it's perfect.
Nice.
The Aquajet I calced wouldn't kill. The Rock Slide I calced wouldn't kill. So I was like, what? I don't really quite.
Maybe you'd already had yourself at -1 because you were -1 before. Maybe.
I think you're correct. I think you are exactly correct.
Yeah, he's Rockhead, so he doesn't even take the recoil.
Yeah, no recoil
helped you.
So I didn't really know. There wasn't really much of a choice, because if I went back out, it still would have been in the exact same situation. Yeah. But luckily, Tom was worried that I had rest on this.
Mm-hmm.
So my game plan now is just to click Thunderwave and try and go for paralysis hacks to get the win, because that's basically my only chance.
Yeah, but then the sickest explosion to win the game.
Yeah. We take it.
We love to see it.
Makes it a 1-0 as opposed to a 2-0 that it should have been, really, I think.
Could Type Null have killed Marak there? Because you would have been faster, right?
It's got Icy Wind that will be resisted and do sod all.
Yeah.
U-turn.
It's got U-turn that will be resisted and do sod all. It's got Toxic that will take 3 turns to kill it.
I mean, it's on 19%. So
yeah,
was
you
last
do
move
8%, and then you do 12%, right? So it would have done 18% in the third turn.
But then you would have hit it as well.
Yeah, if I Toxicked and then U-turn, but then I would have had to lived 2 turns.
Yeah, which I'm not, especially when you didn't have an Eviolite.
Turns.
Yeah, your Eviolite was knocked off.
You had to kill on that Flare Blitz, because the Eviolite was gone as well. So this thing wasn't even tanky.
Yeah.
It was just a very bog standard Mon.
You would have had to hope to have paralyzed it and then Toxicked and lived, and then
Well,
You're hoping for many turns
I
of
just
para.
went for the para, hope he got parried, and then I could have U-turned him a few times or icy winded him a few times. And just hoped that was enough.
So
There wasn't
not really
much
want an
of a chance
icy
of
wind
that.
in Trick Room. So
that's true. Oh yeah.
Speed was out the window at this point. It was just
What is speed in this game?
yeah, it's a weird matchup.
We've ended up with a screen with no Pokemon on it at the end.
Yes,
the Trick Room.
just a cheeky 19% Alolan Marowak just lurking in the background somewhere.
Yeah.
But it is a ghost type. It's hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, exactly.
In the shadows.
Yeah, it was well played. I think there was some crits earlier on, but I think it went both ways, so it wasn't really a
The main
sexy game.
turn of obviously that stands out for me is staying in on Melodic, but
Yeah,
if you calculate
It was the
Thunderbolt,
coiling that
like-
turn while the Vikavolt was still alive that I was like, what are you doing? That Vikavolt comes in for free every time and kills you, or does a big chunk.
I mean, but it would do a chunk, but he could recover up if it didn't kill it, then he would have been faster.
Yeah.
but
It would have been so much safer to do
beneficial, but
after.
my hopes was maybe it would take him another turn or two to go straight to Vikavolt. I thought maybe he'll go, oh, what's this doing, and stay around for a turn. If I can get off 2 coils, then I can live, and then I can kill with the facade or 2 facades on the Vikavolt, and then I can just carry on recovering and stuff. So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's a good set.
That sounds very greedy to me, Joe. This is very ambitious.
What were the other options at that point? I'd swap out to Type Null when it dies.
Sack off the Type Null. Every time, I think.
I would
It's better than losing Melodic, which you need to fight.
Type
the...
Null
you
was
coil
my
up
only
once,
answer
then I would
left
switch round,
for
but-
Lando. Type Null was my only answer left for Lando.
No,
But if you had a coiled
Melodic
up
would have been.
Melodic,
for Lando and Marrow.
especially with the defense boost and the coil boost,
Yeah.
and then you've got a water attack on it as well. Obviously, even though that's halved, but it's I think
It's not halved on the first turn it comes out if it comes in clean.
Which
the Melodic, because it wouldn't get burned until after it's been in for a
true, but it
turn,
also would
for
have
an end
been
turn.
But it does have a base
Intimidated.
60-ish
but
attack that was not boosted by any IV or not any EVs.
all I'm saying is you could click it and it wouldn't be burned.
Yeah, that was questionable.
Yeah,
Maybe we should have
it's
sacked something
basically-
else off, but then
But other than that, it was a good match.
Yeah, so I think you actually caught up with
yes,
Tom.
we had a little chat straight after the match. Invited him for a little interview. So yes, here's that right now.
Hello.
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 All right, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Ignore the JP in the room. He's here as nothing but a recording microphone for us both. Yes. He is simply the mic stand that I'm holding towards your face as we do this interview.
Fantastic.
Oh, how did you
Good.
find the match?
Yeah, well played. That was really good. I was
Yeah.
a bit worried when you dropped out halfway through. I thought, is that it?
I'm doing a wev. That's
Doing
it.
a wev.
Season, so, no, my internet's been a bit spotty, and I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to reconnect, and we might have to try and recreate this monstrous game halfway through.
Yeah.
But luckily, everything was okay.
It was a great game. I feel like
Yeah.
it would look to an outsider like it kind of was quite, smash and grab, really. There was a lot of attacking moves, but there was a lot of, there were quite a lot of mind games. The temptation to switch in a Marowak on your high jump kick was
It's
so
so
big.
horrible because I'm sat there being like, well, I've got fake out and high jump kick, both of which don't work on the Marowak. I've got sub, and I've just got the rock slide. And so many times I was like, well, I have to click rock slide in case he goes to that Marowak.
Yeah.
And it was especially on that. What was it, turn 22 when you said the mind games were huge, and it was like I calced.
Sorry, that was unfair.
I calced it, and I was like, well, the Aquajet doesn't quite kill me because I have some defense EVs on.
Right, yeah.
So I was like, it won't quite kill me, but if I fake out, then and he swaps, then I lose to Marowak. So I have to get double rock slide because I knew I couldn't Oko unless it crit or flinched on the Marowak. So I was like, well, I have to click rock slide. Although I wasn't expecting the rock slide to Oko or to kill the Crawdon. I expected you to live that.
No, I was there. I was like, you have to go for high jump kick because Rock Slide doesn't kill, but hey, I think I worked out that I had enough things that I could kind of throw under the bus that Marowak was probably going to be okay.
Okay.
I thought you had rest on the Type Null, but that was what I was worried about with switching in the Bronzong, getting a rest and having to kind of kill you for full. But I think U-turn and Icy Wind wouldn't have touched the Marowak anyway, I don't think.
That was why I went for the Thunderway. I was like, well, the only way I possibly win is just through Power Axe.
Paralyze out, yeah.
Click U-turn 14 times. Hope.
Yeah, hope for the best.
So.
It was a good game. And a few big crits as well in the middle, which I think they balanced themselves out.
I don't think it was too bad, really. I don't. I always find the first 10 turns of a game are always really messy, and then you get down to the last few months, and you're like, okay, now we need to actually play the game of Pokemon.
Yes.
This is where it matters.
Yeah. No, it was a really good game. Who have you got next, PK?
Yes, PK, who is currently 0-2, I believe. So.
Is he? Did he beat Handsome John? Yeah.
He lost both, I think. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. He lost.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Easy win for you then, right?
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see.
It's yours is a great team, and it was really hard to prep for because I knew, and I think you knew, your Araquanid was slower than all of my Trick Room
stuff. That's why. So Araquanid is minimum speed, and my Trick Room Sweeper was ready for your team.
That was it. I was hoping you were going to throw out sticky webs and be like, "This is the plan. I'm going to do the plan," but no, didn't happen.
No, not this game. It was. I nearly brought Melodic Competitive, and I was like, "Wait a minute! I literally don't have Stealth Rocks or Sticky Webs. There is no reason he would ever click Defog. Therefore,
that's
why
true.
have I got this ability?" So,
that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't bring Defog on the Landorus. I thought about it. I thought yours. I can't remember what your setter was, but it didn't look very. Oh, Mudsdale. I think I didn't think Mudsdale was going to come.
I toyed with it, but in the end, no.
Yeah, and the Melodic set was fantastic. I had no idea that was going to happen. I was just bulk, really.
Yeah, you brought the team that I was like, if he breeds those 6, I probably struggle. And you brought those 6, so I was like, oof, yeah.
Well, I was sure you'd have Protect for the Z move, actually, but I thought if I don't click it now, it's game over. So, I had nothing else for it. It was just that one thing. But, good game.
Yeah, good game. And good luck in your next one versus John, I think, isn't it?
Yes, thank you very much.
The now conglomerate of the Wishty Warty Torts.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to need it against that team. It's a fine team.
Yeah, Kanto group is a killer for sure.
It really is. Yeah. When I saw the draw, I was just like, you cannot make me fight these people. PK in yellow group, who is clearly not a yellow group.
Yeah.
Former champions, Joe and John.
Yeah, it was just a bit like, oh, okay. Guess we're going all out straight from the start then. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly so.
Well,
cool.
GG, man.
GG, well played. And
cheers for stepping in for a little interview.
No worries, and I assume I'll hear myself on AOP in the next week or so.
After you sign the release forms and we get some royalties to you, then yes, of course.
Fantastic. Cool. All right, cheers, man. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Bye.
What a lovely interview.
There we go. Short but sweet. Covered up a bunch of things. It's good.
Oh, such a nice, gentlemanly man.
You should put in the little
tones.
sound bites for the Carmine podcast as he comes into the little you are now listening to
the host of the Carmine podcast.
Yeah.
You have just finished listening. Oh, I should have done that. Bringing us back. Well, missed opportunity there.
Wow. Yeah.
Do it in post.
Do it in post.
Do it in post.
Right. So that was the games for this round. Some sad or happy news. Plan is changing a little bit with Name Raider because the rounds are coming so thick and fast. To be able to sort of keep up with the matches and also get an episode out and allow me to have a weekend, we're just going to do just the match commentaries in the episodes, and then we'll do specials every now and then just for Name Rater and anything else we want to do. So you might have
going to be
seen
some good episodes.
Yes, yeah. I mean, they're always the fun ones.
Yeah, hopefully it will give you more consistent content to watch. And
Yeah, and it'll be probably a bit closer after the games as well, so
Yeah.
it'll be fresher in our minds for talking about
Exactly.
it. Because sometimes we were waiting like a week and they were like, gee, I don't
I
know
don't
what
remember what
happened.
happened in this match.
But yeah, so I think there's going to be like a week hiatus after round 3, so potentially you can
I didn't know that.
call
Okay.
in. Yes, yeah, I think Ray posted after round
Okay,
3 for the
people might wanna
transfer
do
window.
transfers, yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
I forgot about the transfer.
Also, probably thinking like, this is moving real fast. There's no time.
Yes, yeah, we do a week break for the transfers and then get back to it at the same blistering pace.
Exactly. God, this moving
Breakneck
fast.
left. That's what we're going for.
I mean, now that I've finally got the Alisas done, I can breathe slightly easier.
Yes,
with these,
yeah.
yeah, then hopefully I'll have regrown my beard for next time because I do miss it. But it was getting a little bit unkempt and hobo-ish. I felt bad at work.
Yeah, probably. But the hairdressers and barbers are going to be open soon, so
Yeah,
Not
then I
that
can
I'm
sort
gonna go to
this
one.
mess out.
I mean, even though I should go to one, I'm still like, no, that seems a good way to get ill.
Yeah, there is.
I was saying this before. We're slightly more matching the logo now because we've got the. Well, I mean, when I had the beard, it worked
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
And then Joe with his cheeky cheeks there, and then and then we got PK with the quiffy leafy hair.
Leafy, sort of like curly front.
Yeah. I need to regrow the beard, and then we're
Then
good
you have
again.
the
I have to-
shaggy,
I have
the
to
shaggy
grow-
fur of the
Yeah.
Tarek.
I have to turn it ginger. Or something. draw lines. Anyway, enough waffling. Thank you for watching All Out Pummeling. We'll see you next week. PK, if you want to send.
And as we say at the end of every episode of All Out Pummeling, it's all blissy, always has been. Good night.
There, look, JP. Shut your eye.
The Crushinator.
Oh no, he can't stop the recording because he's dead.
Who's going to edit
Oh,
this?
we're going to
We
have
don't
the
do any
longest
editing.
episode of all time. We can't leave, PK.
We were trying to cut down on time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, bro.
If I leave first, that means it's your problem.
Hello.
We do everything. Physical comedy, intellectual comedy, stimulating
Got it all.
analysis.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.